I read a very amazing Sanskrit verse once, which spoke about 5 qualities of a student must have. In fact, each of us is a student in our life. And this is why we should possess and try to cultivate these qualities within us. Kaka chesta bako dhyanam shwana nidra tathaivacha alpahari greha tyagi vidyarthi panchalakshanam. Vidya means knowledge. Arti means one who desires knowledge. One who desires knowledge in our lives, all of us should possess these 5 characteristic features and qualities. The first one, Kaka chesta. Kaka means in Sanskrit language a crow. Chesta means the effort. Then the effort of a crow. All of us in our childhood read the story of the crow who was extremely thirsty and who was flying around looking for some water. Then crow found a pitcher of water. As the crow landed itself on the rim of the pitcher and looked inside at the contents, he found there was some water, but the water was at the very bottom of the pitcher, and there was no way the crow could drink water by putting his beak inside. Then the crow started thinking, what should be done? And it came across a brilliant idea. It started looking around and it started picking up tiny pebbles in its beak and putting them inside the pitcher. Pebble by pebble. The crow kept working hard until the level of the water rose way up to the rim of the pitcher, and the crow quenched its thirsty. Kaka chesta refers to the patient, hard work and the effort of a crow. My dear Dhamma friends and my dear children, if we have to work on our lives, if we have to truly bring out what is within outside, we have to go through some painful sharpenings of a Kaka chesta, hard working. The second quality of a Vidyarthi should possess is Bako Dhyanam. Bako Dhyanam means intensive focus of a crane. When one looks at a crane stand in one leg, the crane with one pointed attention as the fishes are swimming inside the water, the crane will allow the small fishes to go around, swim around. The crane will focus and wait for the big fishes to come. If the crane settles with the small fishes, it will lose the big fishes. And if the crane wants the big fishes, it has to allow the small fishes to pass by and go around. Similarly in life, when you want focus, what is important? We should allow the small things to pass by. We should not be distracted by little things. Sometimes there will be interpersonal issues. Sometimes there will be health crisis. Sometimes there might be financial crisis. So many things keep happening in life. Let the small things pass by and focus on what's important. Third quality of a student or a Vidyarthi should possess is Shwana Nidra. Shwana means a dog. Nidra means sleep. Sleep of a dog. Or to be more precise, the alertness of a dog. All of us have seen actually when a dog is sleeping, although the eyes are closed, the dog is very alert to the surroundings surrounded. Even if there is a little sound or even if someone walks very slowly, the dog will immediately open its eyes. All those who want knowledge in their lives and want to perceive that is meaningful in life, we should not miss out to be alert to the world around us. There is a lot to learn in this world, from people, from objects, from situations, from surroundings. We will only learn when we are alert. Then the fourth quality that a Vidyarthi must possess is Alpahari. Ahar in Sanskrit means food, and Alpa in Sanskrit means less. So, literally, Alpahari means that a Vidyarthi, one who seeking knowledge, should eat less. Now, this is not what is implied by this word though. We have varieties of ahar, varieties of food. Like for an example, for our tongue, we have food. That's the ahar. For our tongue. For our ears, we have sounds, musics, talks. That's the ahar. For our eyes, sights, people, beautiful things is the ahar. So, for each of the senses, there is ahar. And when this verse says that a Vidyarthi should alpahari, it means we should be very careful of what inputs, what we give to our senses. Because whatever inputs we give to our senses actually go and make indelible impression on our psyche, in our inner system. In Sanskrit, that is called sanskar. I'll tell you, we give so many inputs through our senses and they leave a very indelible marks sometimes, unerasable marks on our consciousness and our mind. When we talk about alpahari, it means we should be very careful to choose those sensory inputs which are of value, and those things want our mind space to be filled with. Do not subject yourself to unwanted things in the world around us, which will go and occupy precious mind space, which should not be taken by unwanted, less valuable and less priority things. Your mind space is meant and reserved for the most important and valuable things. The fifth quality that a Vidyarthi must possess is Greha Tyagi. Greha in Sanskrit means home. Tyagi means give up. In the ancient Eastern world of India, students would leave their home at an early age and go to study under their teachers or guru. Greha Tyagi means to go in. In its real implied sense, Greha Tyagi doesn't mean live in home. It means live in our comfort zone. If we are living in our comfort zone, our home represents. If we are going to live in our comfort zone, there is no questions of pursuing that which is of the true value. No pain, no gain.